and you had an opportunity there to just burn one.
Wow, so now you've got to inbound it cleanly. And obviously, again, you can give yourself an opportunity for a quick trap steal again if you're Miami, but again.
Making some substitutions here. Lopez back on the floor for three-point shooting and rebounding. Case Butler misses again. He got the second one. It's a three-point game, and Mike Budenholzer will use his final timeout.
To take it, you've got Kyle Korver, obviously one of the best to ever do it. Chris Middleton capable. Giannis, it takes him time to get into his three motion.
It was a 6-point lead with 19.8 on the clock for Miami. 7.7 on the clock. The Bucks out of timeouts. Hill will inbound. Giannis trying to set the screen to free Korver. Hill finds Korver, gives it up to Middleton, launches a three, and he's fouled. That has been the story of the game. It's happened 7 or 8 times where a three-point shooter has been fouled, and Middleton with a chance to tie the game at the foul line. If you're Goran Dragic,
I disagree with the call. And you don't have the challenge.
Right, they used it the first 2 minutes.
I 100% disagree with this call.
Middleton gets the first one.
I mean, it looked to me like he just challenged and stayed vertical.
Eric Spoelstra used his challenge in the first 3 minutes. Middleton's second free throw is good.
Here's another look at it. He closes the space.
Does he move in there to the shooter, though? Does he move in at all with his body? Do you think he's moving it?
Does he look like he's moving into you?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit.
Okay. Close enough, obviously, for them to call it.
Middleton got the next one. Miami has a timeout left, and Eric Spoelstra will use it. We are tied at 114. It looked like this game and maybe this series was going to go the way of the Heat. But, boy, if Milwaukee can somehow get a stop and win it in overtime, it'd be a huge boost to the confidence of the Bucks.
I guess in this situation, you don't want to be even in the position to make him do it. But to me, he was established.
I just wonder, Doris, does Mark Davis, who's sitting there looking at it, does Dragic with his upper body lean in at all there? No.
Hey, he's entitled to his space as well.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, listen, we get the benefit of multiple looks, okay? But I want to know from Steve Javy, who official Steve, is that a foul?
Heck, Doris, yes, it is a pressure situation. I think it's an excellent call. When Middleton is in his upward shooting motion, in my opinion, and obviously in Mark Davis's opinion too, he comes under him where now Middleton cannot land in from his normal position on the floor. In this situation, difficult time to call it, but in my opinion, the right call.
I couldn't disagree with you anymore, Steve. And you did it for a living, so you're probably right. I thought he established defensive position, went straight up and challenged the call.
And Doris, just that little move forward, and that's all you need to throw the shooter off. You're right. You look at the arms, his body goes right underneath him, in my opinion.
I'm with you, Steve. I thought the upper body moved enough. All right, you can't catch and shoot with .1.
Instant replay confirms the on-floor decision. The shot was released prior to expiration of the period. The legal contact happened afterwards. We'll put double zeros on the clock, and they'll shoot their 2 free throws with no lineup on the floor, okay? With no lineup, no players, okay?
No lineup. So a little bit different situation for Jimmy Butler. It's like shooting a technical foul here. Nobody will be on the lane lines.
But you see the Bucks gathering under the basket.
That's a hard one, too. Like, he touches him with his left arm, but did it affect the shot?
All he's got to do is make one. And the Miami Heat will take a 2-0 series lead after blowing a 6-point lead with 19.8 on the clock. Jimmy Butler made a mistake, not calling a timeout first of all, then throwing it underneath his own basket where Lopez picked it off and scored. George Hill's got to be back behind the 3-point line there. I don't know if he said something to Butler. Probably. Here we go. He got it. Miami up 2-0 in the series. Wow. After blowing the lead. And Milwaukee tying the game with 3 free throws by Chris Middleton. Jimmy Butler is fouled at the buzzer by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Makes the winning free throw, and the Heat take a 2-0 lead over the team with the best record in the NBA. Take another look at the foul by Antetokounmpo against Butler. It sends Butler to the line. You see the reaction of the reigning MVP. Like the Raptors, the Bucks in trouble with the Heat up 2-0 in this series, and Boston up 2-0 over the 2 seed in the East, Toronto. Right now we got a Game 7, Oklahoma City, Houston. Mark Jones, Mark Jackson, take it away.